Down the street, the kind of girl I like to meet. You fill me with all kinds of desire, like the feeling I get setting puppies on fire. And I can't think straight when I think of you. I can't think straight, all things you do. I can't think straight, I lost my soul. I can't think straight, I'm out of control. Even though you slap me in the face, I'm a humble member of a subhuman race. The more you hate me, the more my fever runs higher, like a little puppy being set on fire. And I can't think straight when I think of you. I can't think straight, all the things you do. I can't think straight, I lost my soul. I can't think straight, I'm out of control. I'm sorry it had to end this way, but now that you're dead we can no longer play. You pulled my heart out with a pair of rusty pliers. I'm a little puppy being set on fire, and I can't think straight when I think of you. I can't think straight, all the things you do. I can't think straight, I lost my soul to you. Can't think straight, I'm out of control. I don't wanna think, I don't wanna think, I don't wanna think, I don't wanna think. Look at me, I think I'm free, but at what cost? My mind is lost. I don't wanna think, I don't wanna think, I don't wanna think, I don't wanna think. Funny how I value the fucking time of day. As far as creativity, I have nothing to say. I depend on someone else to know what I should know. I like the sounds they tell me to on the radio. I don't wanna think, I don't wanna think, I don't wanna think, I don't wanna think. Outside the norm and give up what I got. I feel better when I fit in with the fucking lot. Don't take away my stagnant mind or favorite TV show. If there's something different out there, I don't wanna know. I don't wanna think, I don't wanna think, I don't wanna think, I don't wanna think. Look at me, I think I'm free, but at what cost? My mind is lost, I don't wanna think, I don't wanna think, I don't wanna think, I don't wanna think. I'm on TV, baby. Yeah, I'm on today. Yeah, I'm in the news, boy. Yeah, I've got something to say. Yeah, they are gonna listen. They all want my view. I got an opinion. 'Cause I'm in the news. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was just a number. I don't live today. Got my 15 minutes. Famous for a day. Yeah, yeah. Pictures in the papers. Send it to my mom. Now my dad can die happy. I proved him wrong. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right. Looks like we're all set up and ready here. Awesome. So for anyone wondering, I don't know if there's still anybody in the chat or not. That band was the Fucks. FUX is the name of the band. Or that's how it's spelled. And they're old school, real old school punk band. They were around since like 1997, and they're really awesome. I usually have them headline when I do shows. They're really cool guys. Roman, the guy who runs the Fucks, he's been heading them since '97. He just survived. What cancer was it? I think it was some like abdominal cancer and also Parkinson's. He's a really awesome dude, and he's still like doing shows and everything, which is awesome. Dude's an inspiration in my opinion because he's not just in the Fucks. Like he's in kind of like a bluesy rock band too, called Dutch's Blues Band around here. And he's just an all around good guy. Like he's a cool guy. He does like guitar lessons and other things too. He's just really cool. It was awesome having him play shows with me for a while. So I would I just want to give them a shout out. When I was trying to decide what songs to put in the intro for this stream, I figured the Fucks would probably be the best. So, so that's the Fucks. I would heavily recommend you guys check them out. And what I'm going to do now is I think I might just adjust the chat size a little bit so I can see you guys while I play. And what should happen here, because TEW is an amazing game. Very amazing, very in-depth text-based wrestling management sim. Problem is, there's Windows, and for some reason, like streaming software doesn't like to pick up and adjust the windows. So, for instance, if I go into storylines here, like it's gonna move that into a window over here, and I think I've got it down to where it'll stay in one place. I think. But then if say I were to go over to like the workers section over here and just give a look at Too Cold Scorpio, not negotiate, view his profile here. And see his window is a lot larger. Oh, okay, wait, hold on. Okay, never mind. I think I fixed the issue, because before, like, this window would be ginormous, and it would take up almost the whole screen behind me. So I think we're good. I think we're set now. We got TEW all set up and running, and what I'm doing is I'm running in the year 1992. Is officially January of 1992. We're running ECW in its beginning days. I believe this is going to be the first ECW show. We're building the Market Street Mayhem. They might have ran a few shows before then, but if I look at my roster here, okay, it looks like, yeah, they do have gimmicks, and we should have champions, so I'll have to take a look at that. So it looks like we got the Pitbulls, which is good. We got the Super Destroyers. We got Stevie Richards, which is cool. It's cool he's been around for a while. Salvatore Bellomo, I don't really understand why he's here, so we can get rid of him because I'm not a fan of him. Tony Stetson we can keep. Todd Gordon is the owner. We're playing as a booker because I like the little added challenge of having the owner give me goals and stuff. We can keep the Super Destroyers. Here's Sandman's wife. There's the Sandman. I freaking love the Sandman. He's one of my favorite wrestlers, and that's true. Back then he was doing the surfer gimmick, which we'll keep that on him for a little bit. I don't know who King Kalua is. I think we can get rid of him too. That's the first thing I'm gonna do is just get rid of anybody I don't really want. Like Johnny Hotbody is truly a legend. Don't get me wrong, but I don't really want him. Jimmy Janetti. Oh, he's with he was Rockin' Rebels' old tag team partner. Okay, well, I don't want him. We got Ivan Koloff, absolute legend. Serious legend of the business. So we can keep Ivan Koloff. Was Donnie Allen. I don't know who Donnie Allen is. We can get rid of him too. We got DC Drake. This guy is one of the more underrepresented. When people look at like the history of hardcore wrestling and everything, like DC Drake goes back. DC Mad Dog Drake. He actually, I think he had like a heart condition or something, so he had to stop wrestling. But he was pretty cool. He was a pretty cool hardcore guy. And I don't know who Crybaby Waldo is. We're gonna fill ECW with people I know and people I want to book. Larry Winters can stay because he's always been kind of a solid hand in ECW. And one of the, like when people think of like ECW legends, a lot of people don't think of Larry Winters. So we got television title. Do we have a TV show yet? We don't have a TV show yet. I don't know why we have a TV title. Let me see if I can get us on TV real quick. Um, coverage anywhere will negotiate. Yes. Okay, so it doesn't look like anyone's willing to negotiate with us. So I don't see the point in us having a TV title if we don't have TV. But we are going to need to hire more wrestlers, so that's something we got to do. We're currently tiny size, so I don't think we'll be getting TV anytime soon. But I could see, like, okay, let me look at broadcasting again, and we'll see if, let's see, okay, yeah, stuff at work. Um, we'll see if we can meet any of these requirements. It might just be a broadcasting requirement that we're not meeting. So let me see. Let me see what we got here. If we get okay, so there's AMG TV, and that's something I really like about like mods like this mod specifically. I think Mammoth did it, 1992. Um, or not Mammoth. I'll have to see who did it. It is a very in-depth mod. But I want to see because we're in the tri-state, so we want major just tri-state coverage just so we have TV. So okay, so we need local music levels, and we need to bump up our production values. So let's see if we can do that. Here under production. So we'll upgrade to generic. There we go. And we're basically going to beef up our production. Alright, cool. And so we got a healthy amount of money. We can afford this. So now, if we go into broadcasting, we should be able. We've just made ECW like something completely out of left field here, because now we're pretty much fucking set. Let me go back to production real quick. I think I might have just blown the realism out. So we have a nice entryway, custom ring aprons. Yeah, that's okay. So live event crew to work all your events. Yeah, that's fine. Your charity tie-ins, collecting tickets. Yep. Small professional unit to shoot with industry equipment, obviously, and local musicians is fine. So yeah, it's not like it's too out of left field for ECW to be like this, especially because we are like an NWA affiliate. So we should have some degree of quality in our stuff. So let's go back to broadcasting, and look at it. We'll negotiate. There we go. So now we've got a couple of places that'll work with us. I like U.S. syndication because they have like a broader reach, so we could get hardcore TV on right away. Yeah, so what we could do is, yeah, we could get U.S. syndication here for hardcore TV, because that'll be free to air. Do we have anything that's commercial? Okay, so for our commercial network, we'll use this for events. So we'll, yeah, okay. So for events, we'll be on Empire Sports Network for 1 year. They are expecting a minimum quality of 43. We should have no problem meeting that. Okay. Only 10% of the company. Damn. Okay, so we gotta. Okay, so we're gonna be on late night for 6 months. That's fine. All right, cool. So we've got ourselves some event, some pay-per-view essentially, because it is a commercial cable network. And then for TV, we want to be broadcast through syndication. So we'll do hardcore TV, and they only want us for 3 months, which I guess is fine. And they'll keep us on late night too, so that's fine. Um, cool. All right, so now we've got TV right away too, which is good. We should get on Sports Channel too. We'll be airing on a couple of places. Because this is, Sports Channel is. Oh, we'll be going head to head with Yo MTV Raps. That's cool. Alright, cool. So we'll be on Sports Channel as well. Wait, is that. That's a commercial network. Okay, so. Oh, and they already have a wrestling show too. We don't want to steal anyone's stuff. Okay, and then we got WYBE, which is. Okay, we want to keep some broadcasters around in case we disappoint the others. We need announcers. And let's see, when is Hardcore TV? Okay, that's Wednesday. So hopefully we'll get our hirings by Wednesday. Okay, we got Market Street Mayhem on Tuesday, week 4. Okay, cool. That's February. That's a little while away. We don't need to worry about that. But we will have our main event, NWA Eastern Championship Wrestling then, so that's fine. And so we've got TV set up. Now we just need to hire some workers. I can keep myself as in ring for now. I'm a color commentator, which is fine. I'll throw myself on commentary. We just need another commentator. So next what we're going to do is we're going to search specifically for unemployed workers who can work in the USA to hire. Because we need to hire some people here. Now, do we have a referee? I don't think we have a referee. So that's something we got to fix too. Todd Gordon I could probably have as an announcer alongside me, but we'll get there when we get there. So, let's see who all is around. We got freaking Ace Steel. Because we want to hire people who are like, not employed already, because they'll be a lot easier to hire and they'll usually work for less. So we'll get Bad Crew, because I actually saw Bad Crew. They're from around where I live, actually. So we'll get Bad Crew. He wants a higher cut of the merchandise. What makes Bad Crew number 2 so special? Yeah, we'll only have Bad Crew number 1. That's fine. Okay, there's sign guy Dudley. I don't know if we're going to use him just yet. Because we want to get people who will actually do like some good work. Like Big John Studd is a classic. Let's see. Bill Watts, Bill Weaver, Billy Dalton. He's a referee. We definitely want to keep an eye out for referees, for sure. We don't want Billy Jack Haynes. That's for sure. Bob Roop, Bob Murphy, Bobby Clancy. Okay, so that guy was Mo from Men on a Mission, which is cool. All right, Booker T. Imagine Booker T in ECW. I am completely cool with Booker T in ECW. Let's get Booker T going. Um, we still need an announcer, and we still need referees because we got TV now, which is crazy. I couldn't imagine ECW starting out on U.S. syndication. Let's see. Oh, Brian Clark. That's Adam Bomb. Um, I don't know. What do I do with Adam Clark? I want people who I can work with here, like Chaz from the Headbangers, and let's see if we can get Glenn Ruth in here. Because okay, he's working for New Jersey, but that's fine. We'll get him in too. We gotta get the Headbangers in here. That's cool. Okay, Chris Adams. He's a legend in his own right too. Like we got a lot of. We'll get Damien Demento, of course. Gotta have Damien Demento. We're building Jakara instead of ECW, I guess. Dave Hebner. Wow. Should we get Dave Hebner in ECW? Nah. We already got Booker T. We gotta maybe somewhat liberal with this. Can't be jumping too far ahead. Dennis Condrey, Dennis Coraluzzo. Okay, Devon. Gotta have Devon Dudley for sure. So we'll get him. Crowbar. Diablos Macabre. You can definitely use Diablos Macabre because he is awesome. Dick the Bruiser Jr. Dick Worley. He's up there in age, but we could use a senior referee. Oh, 110, that's a bit much, but it's fine. We got money to burn. Yeah, he was like AWA referee. Duke of the Dumpster Drosy. Dynamite Kid. Man, Dynamite Kid. Yeah, no, I don't want to really tank my my backstage area. Oh, Edge. Yeah, we'll get an Edge. I'm cool with that. I'm awesome with Edge. We'll get Edge in here. All right. Eli the Eliminator, nice. Oh, that's Crash Holly. You get Crash Holly. I'll pass on Crash Holly for now. If we want to get people we can do a lot with. I mean, this is ECW after all. Freaking Disco Inferno. Shall we get Disco Inferno in ECW? I think so. Oh wow, he's really pricey though. I don't know. Glenn Jacobs we could get into ECW for sure. We'll have Kane. That's fine. Hack Myers was like an ECW jobber back in the day. Hillbilly Jim. Horace the Psychopath. Oh, what do I know him from? He was definitely in something. Ice Train, The Invaders, Ivan Putski. Oh, gotta have Nunzio too. I will pay whatever for Nunzio. I'm cool with Nunzio. Jason Knight. Cheap Swenson, Jeff Farmer, Judge Jeff Jones. Yes. Nothing says ECW like Judge Jeff Jones. We'll get him in here. Jesse Ventura, he'd be a color commentator, wouldn't be an announcer. We need somebody to announce. Oh, Jim Molyneux. Legendary referee. One of the original. if anybody is an ECW original, it's Jim Molyneux. He's like one of the people you would associate as like an ECW referee. Okay, we'll get Cronus. Get Cronus and Saturn. It's got to have the Eliminators. And let's see. Don't really want Johnny Rods. Jose Lothario, friggin' the guy who trained Shawn Michaels. Let's see. Keith Hart, Kelly Kaniski, Kevin Kelly. Kevin Kelly, if we can. $200 though is pretty steep. Otherwise, I'd love to have Kevin Kelly in ECW. We're already spending a decent amount on. If I can't find another announcer, I'll hire Kevin Kelly. So I love Kevin Kelly. But La Parka. Gotta have La Parka. La Parka is awesome. Okay, so yeah, I don't want to like lose a shit ton of money though. Larry Nelson was in the AWA. I'm not gonna hire him because he's expensive. Lee Marshall was also in AWA, and he's even more expensive. So we're probably gonna have to go with Kevin Kelly. Viscera. Should we get Big Daddy V in ECW? I'm cool with that. We got it. Madman Pondo. Gotta have Madman Pondo. I'm surprised Madman Pondo wasn't in ECW. Like, you would think that he would have been. Because he's been around for, like, long enough. I have to ask him this sometime. Why he never showed up in ECW. There's Mickey Henson. I don't need a whole bunch of referees. That's the thing. Because I don't want to be, like, dropping my whole budget on referees. Especially if I'm getting Dick Worley. See, Mike Bell. That's the guy that Perry Saturn beat the shit out of that one time. But yeah, I guess we could get Nova, right? He's not... I mean, all these guys are, like, rookies. And, I mean, that's good for what we're using it for, but, like, here, we'll get Mike Sharp at least. Iron Mike Sharp. $600, it's fine. Because it's Canada's greatest athlete. Because we do need some talent that's going to actually, like, work. Because we're going to have a lot of rookies. Like, here, I'm getting Mustafa. And I'm going to get New Jack, too. As soon as I find him. There he is. Going to have the Gangstas. And, I guess One Man Gang could be, like, a solid hand in ECW. $1,400, though, is pretty steep. Especially for One Man Gang. Paul Jones is still around. Paul Roma, in the original Horseman. Although, yeah, no, I'm not paying $1,100 for Paul Roma. Here we go. Perry Saturn was a very solid hand even at that time. Pistol Pez Watley. Okay. Psychosis. Definitely get in Psychosis too. Ranger Ross. Ray Lloyd. That's Glacier. Oh yeah, we're getting Glacier in here. Raymond Rougeau. He'd be a solid announcer. He's $400 though. So it looks like Kevin Kelly is going to be the cheapest of the announcers we can get too, which is fun. Who is Rick Fuller? He sounds familiar. Rip Oliver, Ripper Manson. Okay. Rockin' Rebel was kind of cool, but well, he was like solid, but that was by like CZW when I knew Rockin' Rebel, and by then he must have been in his 40s even. So probably not. Any more CCW guys I want to hire? There's Samu. Samu is wasn't Samu? He was one of the Samoans. Was he a wild Samoan or was he looking at his alter egos? Oh, he was one of the head shrinkers. That's right. So he's $600, which is a bit steep. Otherwise, I would grab him. But Scott Hudson, there we go. That's an announcer that I would want. He's $400 too. Where's Joey Styles? Because like he was like big in ECW for for most of its lifetime. Of course, we're gonna get Scotty 2 Hotty, of course. Scrappy is a referee. Val Venus was cool. Shane Douglas. Now, $1,100. How are you even able to afford to get friggin' Shane Douglas at the time? We'll get Shane Helms. We'll get the Hurricane in here. And I think we're going to be good then. On wrestlers. It's more about... Okay, well, we can't have Booker T without Stevie Ray. Who is... Okay, Stevie Ray is pretty steep, although... I think Stevie Ray was like wrestling for a long time at that point, or he had some... He'll probably be bringing in Booker. Super Crazy. We're going to build like a whole cruiserweight division. We got Superstar Billy Graham, who of course nobody wants. Of course, nobody likes Superstar Billy Graham. Terry Funk is awesome, but he's going to be really expensive. So we're not getting Terry Funk just yet. Tiger Mask. Zeus. Okay, I wonder where Tommy Dreamer is right now. Oh, Ahmed Johnson. Can I get Ahmed Johnson? I can. He's not even that expensive. Alright, we'll have Ahmed Johnson in ECW. That's fine. And, Tully Blanchard, what are you doing? Okay, ECW is too small for Tully Blanchard, apparently. Man, I thought we were cool, Tully Blanchard. You get Violent J from the Insane Clown Posse. Oh, Vito. Vito was a solid hand, too. We could get Vito in here. Well, we'll start the full-blooded Italians. I'm cool with the FBI already. And, woman. Yeah. Okay, she's a little steep, but that's fine. Nancy Benoit. Well, she wasn't Benoit. I think she was still with Kevin Sullivan at the time. And then, I guess since we can't find any other announcers, we'll get Kevin Kelly in here. Alright, cool. So, we're filling out our roster. We'll definitely have a lot more than 5 workers here. Let me see what our face-heel divide looks like. If we can get more... we want an even amount of faces and heels. So it looks like we have more heels than faces right now. We'll fix that. And so we've got... Okay. So we're going to definitely crown a TV champion on TV. When is our next event? Our next event is in 12 days. Saturday, week 2. So we're going to have 2 shows before then. We should probably plan something out then. We'll see what we have by then. So, 1992 is looking good for ECW. Especially with us. We got this. We got this! Alright, where are we at? Okay. This does take a little bit to load between days because it's a very big database and it's super realistic. Like this is indicative of 1992. This is a very good mod. I would heavily recommend for anyone who plays TEW 2020. Um, let's see. Something I like about this game too is I can run it without dropping a crap ton of frames, unlike every other game I try to play on stream. So we'll see. I think there's a couple of TV shows running right now. You've got you got WCW, I think Worldwide runs on Monday night, and so does, I think, WWF has one too. I think it's Primetime Wrestling. I could be wrong, but we'll see. And hopefully we'll get at least some of my talent in by Wednesday, because we're gonna have to like fill up our TV time. And when it comes to storylines, we're not going to be doing much with storylines right now. I don't know if our product requires storylines. If it does, we can do one that'll just build to our event next week. And I want to do like a tag team tournament because I got a lot of tag team wrestlers. Someone's trying to take JT Smith off of me, which is fine. I've never been that big a fan of JT Smith, honestly. So I also have new owner goals. So let's see what Todd Gordon has for me. I do need a storyline running, but let's just take a look. So this is part of the fun of playing as a booker, is you get owner goals. So basically, ECW can't lose popularity, which is fine. Or at least by the time, in 2 years, we can't lose any popularity. Can't hire any wrestlers over the age of 45. I don't really do that anyway. And can't hire anyone whose class doesn't MMA crossover. So basically, no Dan Severn, no Ken Shamrock. That's fine. Yeah, I don't think they would have popped up in ECW anyway. But let's see. So WWF was headlined by Marty Jannetty and Repo Man. Okay. I guess this is a B show, so I can't really. I don't know. Whatever. And WCW, El Gigante defeated Vinny Vegas. Jeez. Okay. Now, what does WWF have going on, like, storyline wise? I'm curious. Is there a way to see that? Let me see. Because I am curious what WWF has going on. Can I not see their storylines? There was a way to see their storylines. I'm pretty sure. That is what it is. Vince McMahon can go screw himself, though. We're going to go head to head with WWF eventually. I don't care if it takes like 20 years in game. We're gonna go head to head with WWF. We're gonna beat the WWF. That is my goal for this save. Is to beat the WWF. Whoa, 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 whoa! Where did all that money go? Was that just because I bumped up our production values? Shouldn't have costed anything. I guess it did. Okay, well, fair enough. Oh, are we running house shows? Tell me we're not running house shows. Oh, well, here. I'm going to make myself an announcer right away. I don't think we're running house shows, are we? Okay, let's see. Massacre on Queens Boulevard. Oh, we don't even have any like events like regularly running until um oh, that's a 2.5 hour show, Market Street Mayhem. And then Eastern Championship Wrestling will be 2 hours. Okay. Um Stevie Richards is a manager without any clients. Okay, yeah, we'll give Stevie Richards somebody to manage too. I just need to make sure that we're not running any house shows because I definitely can't afford it. No, we don't have anyone on a major contract. I don't think. You didn't give me any financial goals yet, which is fine. So I can run our finances into the ground for now. Um, Hopefully it doesn't cost too much to run our shows because we're on TV. Um, we'll see. We'll see. We might need to take up that other commercial network just so we can get some funding. And we'll play this up until we book like maybe next week's show. And I think we'll be good from there. So and what we'll do is we'll build our first storylines. We'll be good. We'll be set. I should have some of my hirings popping up shortly. So what we can do is we can do a tag team title tournament for the tag belts, and that'll be on at our pay per view, or not pay per view, but at a commercial event, whatever. You know what I mean. We'll see what's going on here. Alright, so we've got a whole lot of stuff going here. Oh, okay, so WWF Wrestling Challenge was good. Texas Tornado defeated Repo Man. Okay. Um, Man, WWF really didn't have the best product, did they? Repo Man and Skinner defeated El Matador in the Texas Tornado. Okay. Um, Really, not a lot going on in WWF. Oh, and then they got Superstars of Wrestling, too, which I think is their A show. And yeah, okay, cool. So that's pretty cool. Roddy Piper and Bret Hart defeating The Undertaker and Randy Savage by DQ. That's pretty cool. Um, and Sergeant Slaughter defeating Sonny Blaze. Okay, so it looks like he's doing the TV tapings. Everything's on tape delay. So Taker and Savage is a weird tag team. I don't know why they're doing that, but that's fine. And it looks like they're doing random 3-on-3 contests, which is all right. All right, and then Ric Flair defeated Rudy Gonzalez. Okay. Um, so I mean, this is cool. This is cool. Smoky Mountain Wrestling, Jim Cornette's promotion. Looks like they're doing TV tapings and stuff too. So I'm not entirely sure how the TV tapings work. I don't know if they run them like 3 or 4 at a time or what. But okay, WWF is doing a lot better than I thought they did. I guess that's what happens when you only view their B shows. So Smoky Mountain has moved up in production, and I don't know who GWF is, so that's fine. Okay, good. We got a lot of workers to choose from now. So what we'll do is we will hire. Oof. Okay, Judge Jeff Jones, or no, we'll get Kevin Kelly right away, because he is going to be my announcer. Where you at, Kevin Kelly? Okay. So you're not going to be a manager. I'll keep you as an on-screen personality and an announcer, because he'll be like a backstage interviewer over time. And now, got Kevin Kelly and I on Hardcore TV, and we'll have Kevin Kelly and I for events too. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. That's a commentary team I can live with. Alright, so let me just take another look at our roster, see how many faces and heels we've got, because we'll go off of that. So 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so it looks like we have 2 more heels than we do faces. Actually 3, because I don't think... Okay, so I'm a good guy, I guess. I don't know why I kept the stoner gimmick. I don't even smoke anymore. Well, it's a gimmick. It's wrestling. That's fine. So, to decide who we want to be a good guy. Vito's definitely going to be a bad guy. So we can get the headbangers as good guys. That's fine. Edge can be a good guy, I guess. And okay, Judge Jeff Jones we're gonna have eventually as a heel, but for now he's just a referee. La Parka's a good guy. That's fine. So we got La Parka. Okay, now we'll just do an even split. I know I'm gonna have the Eliminators probably as faces. Vito can be a heel. We'll have Ahmed Johnson as a face. Mabel can be a heel. And... ooh, that's a hard one. Diablos Macabre can be... okay, I guess he can be a face. That's fine. And then Glenn Jacobs will be a heel. Now we gotta just set our gimmicks here. Okay, fine. Edge is a fun baby face. I'm not cool with that. Okay, so we're gonna make him Damon Stryker. No, not give him a mask. Not save it as an alter ego. And we're gonna make him a vampire, like he was in freaking WWF. Alright, cool. So we got that. DC Drake. I might actually be able to get rid of DC Drake, honestly, but that's fine. Glenn Jacobs is... I'm not going to make him Kane. I could do the Isaac Yankem thing. I can make him the Christmas creature, even. But I think we'll go with the Unabomb character. Because, I mean, that's what he had for, like, a long time. Oh, and then we'll have him managed by... Stevie Richards... No, Stevie Richards is a good guy. So we'll have him managed by somebody. I don't know yet. Alright, so where are we at? Okay, so we got Kane. Okay, JT Smith we're not going to do anything with. La Parka is cool. I'm cool with La Parka. Mabel we're going to make into Big Daddy V. Because, yeah. Alright. Got that. Sandman we keep as the Sandman. Got the Pitbulls. Super Destroyers. Who else did I... oh, yeah, here we go. Ahmed Johnson. Who we're going to make Ahmed Johnson. Alright. And I think we're set. Alright, now I just have to decide who I'm going to have as my heavyweight champion eventually. Well, we're going to crown a TV champion tonight. That's the main thing. And I think what I'll do is I'll test out some tag teams too. Let me see. Do I have any teams that are already here? No, probably not. Okay. So I'll test out some tag teams while I'm at it too. We're booking TV tonight. And we'll see. So it looks like FMW's running a show tonight too. That'll be cool. Already we've got a backstage incident. Alright, Ivan Koloff. Edge was spending too much time in front of the mirror admiring himself. It sounds like Edge. Alright, cool. So, I want to crown a TV champion. But we'll start the main event first, which will be a nice long match of Judge Jeff Jones. Do I not? I don't have any road agents. Did I not hire any? Why don't I have any road agents? Okay. Ivan Koloff is going to have to become a road agent, I guess. I can make Kevin Kelly a road agent, but I don't think he has high experience. But he doesn't have much in the way of psychology. So, Yeah, I just realized I don't have any road agents. Well, that was a bad idea. Okay, so our first show isn't going to be the best. That's fine. That's fine. Because we don't really have a solid road agent. I could be a road agent. Although, I mean, I don't know. Damn. Okay. Alright, I messed up. Alright, it's fine. We'll push through. Ivan Koloff will be our road agent for the most of the show. And I guess I could use Kevin Kelly as a road agent then for the main event. Yeah, that works. Okay, so we'll do that. Either way, our main event, we'll see Ivan Koloff take on Larry Winters. There we go. Yeah, these guys are solid hands. So, that's fine. Nice 15-minute match. And we'll have... Okay, so we gotta hire a road agent next time we get the chance. No titles on the line, not yet. Alright, we should build a storyline too. He doesn't have the stamina to do 15 minutes. It's fine. We'll just make a storyline out of that for now. Because, we need a storyline running. So, we'll do that. This is probably going to be a shit show. I'm sorry, guys. But, and we'll have a nice tag team match. And we'll have... I want to test some people as a tag team. I want to see what I can do with some of these people. We got Sandman, who I'll probably make the TV champion eventually. I might even make him the TV champion tonight. Because I can. So we'll try Edge with Diablos Macabre. And we'll have them go over... Or we'll have the Pitbulls defeat them. Yeah, that works. Cool. Yeah, Pitbulls will go over. This will be a nice storytelling match. And then Ivan Koloff will be our road agent then. And then we're going to have ourselves a battle royal for the television title. And this is where Sandman's going to shine. So we'll throw in Sandman, Stevie Richards, Ahmed Johnson, Cronus, and I'm not doing anything with JT Smith. I could throw him in there. And then throw in DC Drake, the Super Destroyers, Tony Stetson, and Vito. That works. Cool. So we got ourselves a solid... You can make this a 15-minute battle royal. That's fine. And then Sandman will win. And it'll be a wild brawl. And there we go. Oh, yeah, and I need Ivan Koloff as my road agent. Okay. Again, we really need to make sure we hire a road agent next time. And then we'll have a nice opening match. Where we'll debut La Parka and Unabomb. Ooh, you know what I should do? I should debut Big Daddy V instead and have Unabomb in a promo. Yeah, that'd be cool. Because Unabomb I actually want to do something with. Like, I don't even know what I'm going to do with Big Daddy V, honestly. You know, we'll have Unabomb in there. We'll have him beat Chaz. There we go. Nice opening match. Unabomb will go over, work the crowd. There we go. And then Ivan Koloff as a road agent. And we're set. I think the fans want an angle. So we can have... is there a way I can... Okay. Interview hype by manager. And we'll take the announcers off. I'll manage Big Daddy V. I'm cool with that. So, you got me and Big Daddy V. Is there some kind of like menace focus manager promo? There's gotta be. Let me see. Because miserable worker, misogynist, mock funeral. I do have... Okay, good. Just making sure my audio's on. I don't know why I was worried about that. Okay, Monster Unleashed. Here we go. Okay, so what I could do is I could have Big Daddy V come in, because that's a menace angle, and have him attack La Parka, who's just in the ring. And that way I can keep my guys on commentary. Ivan Koloff as a road agent, of course. There we go. And apparently it's still too high a match content. So what we can do is we could have just a regular generic promo with who would we use? We could use Mr. Sandman. Or we could have Peaches hype Mr. Sandman. That's fine. Yeah, interview hype by manager. We'll take Kevin Kelly off so that he can interview Peaches about Sandman. Wait, what? Oh, no, wait. Isn't there a promo? Here we go. Let's just have a promo with, the Sandman. Sandman promo about Kelly? No, okay, fine. We'll just have a Sandman promo. Screw it. Ivan Koloff. Alright, cool. So we got a Sandman promo. I need to cut 4 minutes. So I could probably cut that from our opener. Okay, good. Good. We're set. So this is the first episode of ECW Hardcore TV. This is the first ECW show ever run in this world by me. Let's go. So already, okay, not too bad, not too bad. I don't know why Chaz had such a bad gimmick. Kevin Kelly had a bad gimmick as a sportscaster. I don't know why. My stoner gimmick was really good, though, apparently. Alright, fair enough. So Unibomb's coming out looking alright. Sandman cut a promo that did pretty well. And then he won the Battle Royale for the ECW television title. I don't know why that segment got such a poor rating. Final four were JT Smith, DC Drake, Vito, and JT was a final elimination. Man, what? I don't dislike JT Smith. He was a good wrestler. I just don't know what I'm going to do with him. And Ahmed Johnson apparently didn't pull off his gimmick well. Alright, so we got, Okay, Edge pulled off his vampire gimmick. Alright, that's good. Diablos Macabre, not so good. Okay, this was horrible. But it did bring the crowd down, which is good, because I do like to put a cool down before my main events. Wow. Why did this turn out so bad? Was it because Kevin Kelly was a road agent? Oh, I don't know. It still increased our popularity in 6 regions, despite it being a very subpar show. I mean, the best thing about the night was Sandman doing that freaking promo. Alright. So, we learned a couple of lessons. Learned that most of our roster ain't shit. And we need a road agent. So, that's what we're going to have to do next, is hire a road agent. Still, not a horrible show. It could have been worse. We could have lost popularity. We didn't. But now we have a TV champion in the Sandman. Ivan Koloff is currently running wild in the main event. And we got the Pitbulls over. So that's cool. So what I'm going to do, I guarantee most of my hirings are going to pop up now. Most of the ones that could have been there would have possibly saved this show. Yeah, you guys can have JT Smith. I might just get rid of him. We got a decent amount of viewers. Yeah, okay, so US syndication didn't like how low our ratings were. They're just going to have to deal with that. What do they expect? They just hired this brand new company. So, Bad Crew I can get rid of, because we're not saving ECW with Bad Crew. JT Smith pissed me off. He took over that Battle Royale, and you saw how poorly it went. So, we're going to release JT Smith. Because we don't need JT Smith. And in his place, we'll go Booker T. And is Stevie Ray here yet? Yep, there he is. And we're going to have Harlem Heat. Because, yeah, Harlem Heat is awesome. So, we're adding Harlem Heat. Why aren't they active? Okay, here. We gotta make them active. Cool. So we got Harlem Heat and ECW, which is awesome. Stevie Ray is going to save ECW, I'm telling you. And then New Jack and Mustafa, of course. Gotta have the gangsters. So they are gonna be a team as well. Oh, New Jack and Cronus was a thing. I forgot about that. But they're not a thing yet. And we'll do a feud between the Gangsters and Harlem Heat. That's a license to print money right there. So that's what we're gonna do. We got there. We'll make this a storyline. Okay. I don't know. Can you guys see the third window? Oh, yeah. I guess you can't. Okay. I'm gonna have to fix that then. But we got Gangsters and Harlem Heat, which will be really good. Let's see who else we got here. We got a lot of people to choose from. Okay, there we got our referee, a senior referee now, which is fine. Can he road agent? He can't. Okay, so we need a road agent. I actually might get rid of him because, well, I already hired him. I might as well keep him. All right, so we'll keep him. Let's see, well, we got Psychosis. Oh yeah, that's right. We gotta have Saturn, who's with Cronus. Do I have Cronus as a face or a heel? I don't remember. I know Chaz is a face, so will Glenn Ruth. So what we'll do is we'll make the Mosh and Thrasher. There we go. And now we're gonna have a really solid tag team division, honestly. They're gonna be the headbangers. Yep. Just like that. They're gonna be a permanent unit as well. Cool. So we got the headbangers. Let me see, where do I have Cronus at? He's a face. Okay, so Perry Saturn will be a face too. Cool. So we got Perry Saturn now, and we'll make them a team. The Eliminators. Yeah, the Eliminators were awesome in ECW. Sorry. Let me just see what my roster looks like now, because I want some idea of how many good guys and how many bad guys I have. I want to keep that as even as possible. So we need a heel, and then that'll be even, and we can go from there. So, Ray Lloyd too. And we are gonna be set. So I guess we'll get Damien Demento in here as a bad guy. That's fine. Alright. Molyneux is awesome, but I have enough referees now. Okay, I definitely want Pondo, because he's going to be the future of hardcore here. Yeah, we'll get Pondo. And for a bad guy, we'll throw in Psychosis, because he can go head-to-head with La Parka, and they can have a nice series. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go right into Road Agent. And I'm going to find us a Road Agent so we don't fail. There's Blackjack Mulligan. I was a fan of Blackjack Mulligan. He's currently in jail. Ladies and gentlemen, Blackjack Mulligan is currently in jail. When he gets out, we can hire him as a road agent. Let's see. Brian Armstrong. The Road Dogg is a road agent. Roadie. Okay. Dennis Corluzzo was like a road agent for ECW at one point. There's Eddie Mansfield. Ernie Ladd. $400 for Ernie Ladd. I don't know. Fat Frank. Gary Hart? No. Hillbilly Jim, I'm cool with making a road agent. How much is Hillbilly Jim gonna cost? He's $400 too. So road agents, I guess, are really expensive. But if we need it, we need it. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna go without a road agent. Mike Sharp, I'm hiring as a wrestler, but he'd probably be a good road agent too. Let's see. Raymond Rougeau, I should have just hired him, kept him as an announcer and a road agent. Is he expensive? He's $400. And I can use him for a lot more than I can use Kelly Kelly for. Or Kevin Kelly, not Kelly Kelly. Wrong ECW. Alright, you know what? Yeah, I'll get Raymond Rougeau. 370 is as high as Todd Gordon will let me have him. That's fine. We'll get Raymond Rougeau. I'm cool with Raymond Rougeau. And just in case I can't get Raymond Rougeau, I'm going to have to find... I can't get Tully Blanchard. Otherwise I would. And just in case I can't hire Raymond Rougeau, for whatever reason, I'll throw in Hillbilly Jim. Could use more managers anyway. Alright, so we got our road agents now in the pipeline. Our next show is in 6 days, so that's plenty of time for them to show up. Got to get the Hurricane in here too. And Devon can be a heel. Okay. And you will be... You can be Brother Devon. I'm cool with that. And... Where are you at, Shane Helms? I'll keep you as a Hurricane. Alright, cool. So... We got the Hurricane, which is awesome. We're going to make him a superhero. Cool. Cool. So, alright. So we're looking good here. Our roster is pretty packed, honestly. I don't know if I can afford... Well, not that I can't afford, but I don't know if I'm going to bloat my roster with much more. I do want Scott Taylor, though. I want Scotty 2 Hotty, like... No. Okay, so... Yeah, I'm going to have to pass on a couple of these guys. Okay, well... Right off the bat, we're going to have Nunzio. And because it's ECW, you got to be a little Guido. And it's just a matter of deciding between Scotty Too Hottie and Super Crazy. I love them both. But I don't have room for both. Let me see. Let me see what my roster looks like here. I could... No, I can't. I can't hire them both because I gotta make room for Mike Sharp. So, as much as it kills me to do this, I'm gonna have to let them both go. Alright, so our roster is filled out for the most part. Let me see what my tag teams are here. Eliminators, Harlem Heat, and the Headbangers. And we got the Gangstas, the Pitbulls, and the Super Destroyers. So, my next plan of action is to make a tag team tournament for the titles. So, we'll do a new elimination format with 8 teams. And this will be the tag title tournament. And we just have to decide. I think we need 2 more tag teams. Got Damian Demento, which is cool. Edge and DC Drake would be interesting. So we could do that. And then I don't know, Vito and Little Guido? Yeah, Vito and Little Guido, that works. Okay. So cool. Alright, cool. So we got Guido and Vito. Alright, cool. That works. And what else do I gotta do? There was something else. Oh yeah, stables. We'll start the FBI. Although I can't say we're gonna be keeping it around very long. Well, we'll see. We'll see. But we'll fill out the FBI too, because we gotta have. Gotta have that. All right, cool. So you got the FBI. Okay. So next, what we'll do is we'll do our tournament here. All right, yeah, new elimination format. So this will be our tag team title tournament. And let me see. I should be able to add, so you guys can see what I'm booking here. Where we at? Where we at? Stream label, media file. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now you guys can see what I got over here too. So we're gonna add our teams now. Harlem Heat is probably gonna be the best team, so they'll probably be in position 4. What we'll do is we'll throw in Damon Stryker and DC Drake to position 1. with Vito and Guido in position 1 as well. Cool. Alright, next we're going to go all tag teams here. So to position 2, because we're building up to the Gangstas versus the FBI. So what we could do is position 1 to side B. We could have the Gangstas there. Yeah, that works. And then we'll have okay, the Headbangers. We want a good guy to go over, though. Alright, we have the Eliminators be the Super Destroyers. And then they'll go on to face the Gangstas. And the Gangstas will go on to face Harlem Heat. Alright, cool. Next we'll have Harlem Heat. Because they're going to go on to beat the Pitbulls. So Harlem Heat will go on to face... Hold on, what? Did I do this right? Yeah, okay. So Harlem Heat will face Guido and Vito. And then... who's facing the Pitbulls? The Headbangers? Yeah, I guess I'm cool with the Headbangers facing the Pitbulls. Cool. Cool. Alright, we're good. I think we're good. We got this now. Yeah, that works. Should probably have had the Eliminators in there somewhere, but that's fine. That's fine. So, cool. We got our tag title tournament now. And this'll build from our this'll build from our next TV show, and then at our main event we'll have the finals then. Which works. That works. Okay, cool. What are we doing with Sandman? I know Sandman is the television champion. Do we have a light heavyweight title is the question. Because we need a light heavyweight title. Like a lucha title. You see. Let me get this in frame here so you guys can see it. Oh, do we have any CZW belts I could steal from? Oh. They don't have the Iron Man title. Just the Wired and Tournament of Death, or the tag team. Damn. Okay. See what kind of belt I want to start. Well, we're in the NWA, right? I'm pretty sure we are. Okay. Oh, we're not in the NWA. The WCW doesn't want us to be in the NWA. So then how are we... Okay. How are we NWA Eastern Championship Wrestling and not in the NWA? You know, it's fine. It's fine. We don't need to be in the NWA. Screw them. Screw WCW for not letting us be in the NWA. That's fine. Fuck the police and all that. Okay, so... yeah, that works. Alright, so we'll get... Oh, Norman Smiley. I didn't know he was still... Okay. World Championship Wrestling ran last night, too. And they had a worse show than I did. No, they didn't, but it wasn't a good show. Damn, if this is what they're putting up, the Monday Night Wars aren't even going to happen, man. Like, you had Muda and Abdullah the Butcher in a cage match, and it wasn't even headlining the show. Man. Very angle heavy. The 90s were a very angle heavy time. And let's just look at FMW real quick. Looking pretty good. Should I try to get Onita, or does Onita run FMW? I think he does. Yeah, no, he runs FMW. Damn, I was going to say. That'd be cool to have Onita. But no, that's fine. It's fine. So, now we've got our plan set. It's just a matter of getting to our next show. And then we'll have our tag team tournament take place. And then what we'll do is we'll build up to that other show that'll be 3 days later. So it should all work out just fine. I'm hoping. If they don't get super anal about the whole needing angles thing. That's one thing I don't like about running these 80s and 90s saves. Is they like almost, if you want to run almost any promotion that isn't your own promotion in TEW, at least in the 80s and 90s, I can't say too much for the 2000s because I haven't played any 2000 saves, but like you're expected to do like half your show at least being angles and promos, and it's annoying. It's like I'd rather just, I don't know. And usually, well, here's the fun thing is seeing all the stuff that happens in that first week. This will all even out over time as the save goes on. It's just in like the first like month, you get all your hirings, you get all your firings. Like the companies basically clear house on what they don't want. Let's see what WCW main event did. Tommy Rich, Ricky Morton, and Abdullah the Butcher defeated a bunch of jobbers. You got the Diamond Mine defeating Buff Bagwell and Scott Armstrong. Yeah, no, nothing good. I'm glad I didn't take WCW. Oh, there she is. Woman. We're going to have woman manage Kane. Or Unabomb, rather. Cool. Cool. And then we got Mike Sharp, who is going to be built as our new heavyweight champion. So that'll be fun. Let's look through the titles again. Yeah, everything's looking good so far. Let me see. Are there any belts I can purchase? Get the AWA light heavyweight title. Yeah, I might just get the AWA light heavyweight title. I might as well. Because then I'll have a light heavyweight title that I can have go. Must be between small and lightweight. Oof. See, that might be an issue. Because, I don't think I have anyone who's like... Well, okay, so Psychosis is a lightweight, and so is La Parka. And La Parka's a middleweight, damn. I was going to say, because I want to have... Okay, so Little Guido's a lightweight. Because I want to have a junior or light heavyweight title. We have 32 wrestlers at the moment, which is double what we need. It's going to make booking TV kind of hard, because we're going to end up, like, pissing off half the roster by not booking them. But we'll deal with that when we get there. Alright, take out my dip. How long have I been streaming for? It's hard to say. Oh, okay, for almost 2 hours. Wow. It's been a long time since I put 2 hours into this. Move that down. Okay. Cool. Cool. So we've got a lot is going on here. These loading times, man. That's the only thing that sucks about these big, deep databases. They're really cool, really in-depth, super realistic. But man, the load times on these things. I swear. But we'll get there. And I mean, that's the thing. I have an SSD, too. But I mean, this is a text-based game. I don't think it was designed with SSDs in mind. But most games that were are games that caused me to drop a crap ton of frames on stream. And that's the whole reason I am playing TEW here, is so that I can play it on stream and not have to worry about like dropping a bunch of frames and everything. So, you know, we'll get there when we get there, though. It's fine. You just take your time. There we go. Okay, cool. So All Japan has some new tag teams. Okay, so man, there was a lot of wrestling going on in the 90s. Let's see what's going on here. We got okay, somebody's trying to steal Gary Wolf from me. Pitbulls. Let me see what the rival offer is. Okay, it's just a handshake deal from some company called Worldwide Wrestling. I guarantee that they're not worth shit. Yeah, they're Australia? You're trying to take Gary Wolf to go to Australia? No. Screw y'all. No. Okay. Oh, Wing was around too. I didn't realize that. So you had Wing and FMW around in 92. Man, deathmatch wrestling was like a whole fucking thing in Japan. It still is. Like, BJW is still around, but deathmatch wrestling had like almost its own culture in like the 90s. Cuz you had FMW, that was a big one that Onita ran. I think that started like super early. And then you had Wing came out after that. And then I don't remember if Wing fell first. No, because Wing was still around when Big Japan came out then. Because Big Japan would come out, and then you had these three companies, and they were like, they weren't small. Like, you know, kind of like how in the 90s, or like in the early 2000s, I would say. Because in the 90s, you didn't have much in the way of like deathmatch wrestling or hardcore. Our hardcore didn't come about until like the early 2000s, when you had ECW was near dead at that point. But what spawned from it, you had Combat Zone Wrestling in New Jersey, which I actually grew up watching. That's where like Zandig, Sick Mondo. That's where Dean Ambrose came from when he was John Moxley. Yeah, nothing happened here. Okay. Dean Ambrose is John Moxley. You had IWA Mid-South, which ran in 1997. And that was kind of like after Ian Rotten got fired from ECW, he started IWA Mid-South, but it wasn't really competition with ECW either. It was just kind of, they would take regular shots at ECW, and they would hire people who left ECW, but they didn't do, it wasn't like a thing. And they basically took over the South with deathmatch wrestling, but it wasn't until like the 2000s that IWA Mid-South got as big as it did. Um, you had IWA East Coast, which was ran by Madman Pondo for a little bit. IWA Deep South. Then you had who else am I? XPW got really big for a little bit on the West Coast. And the thing is, they would war with each other from time to time. Like you would have little invasions or whatever, or they would take little shots at each other from time to time. But it was almost like an unofficial territory system. Like if you were a deathmatch wrestler in the early 2000s, you could go and work CZW and then go work IWA East Coast and then go down south work IWA Mid South. And like that's what you saw a lot of guys doing. Like Nick Gage would like regularly work all over. Drake Younger was a big one before he became a referee in NXT. He worked almost every like deathmatch company. Okay, so it looks like and freaking PNW's trying to take Stevie Ray from me, which kind of sucks. Let me just make sure that my availability is alright, because I don't want to lose. Oh, fucking A. Spike is working WWW the night we have that event. I can move that event to Friday. Yeah, I'll move that event to Friday. And that works. Okay, cool. Good. Good. Okay. What was I talking about? But yeah, okay, Korakuen here. So Korakuen Hall was like a big venue in Japan. Not like huge, but I mean like you see 2,000 attendance, which is a lot bigger than anything CZW even nowadays draws. And like, or even GCW. And like in Japan, the culture around deathmatch wrestling was something else. Like you had Big Japan, you had Wing, you had FMW, and they were running shows in Korakuen Hall. They were running shows like in like legendary venues and stuff. Like, you know, granted you wouldn't go and see like a BJW show at the Tokyo Dome, but they were like akin to something like what AEW is now, or like what not like Smoky Mountain, but like, you know, mid popularity ECW when they were running shows up and down the East Coast and were like kind of like a number 3 promotion. I'm throwing some Copenhagen Wintergreen right now. But you really had a culture around deathmatch wrestling. We're here in the US, like, you know, people like to say that the US has a very violent culture to it. And the thing is, the deathmatch industry in the United States kind of goes counter to that. Because even now, like, deathmatch wrestling, you're starting to see a little bit more, like, popularity with GCW now. Like, GCW, you got H2O, you got a couple of, like, small promotions around running hardcore stuff. And a lot of that is because of the internet and streaming and everything. So now with like the internet you can have like a deathmatch promotion that is getting a lot more eyes and can get that kind of reach. But back then, you know, even in the early 2000s, I remember it was so hard to like get CZW in certain venues and stuff. And even on TV, it was like you had to really look for CZW when they ran fake UTV in the early 2000s. And that's what I grew up on wrestling-wise. So it's like, if I didn't randomly stumble upon it, I wouldn't have. Warlord and Berserker as a tag team, I didn't think I wanted to see. Wow. In WCW, I don't know what they're doing with El Gigante there. Let me just see what kind of storylines these guys are running. I swear there was a way you could see their storylines. Events and TV, show history, roster, tour company, product, feuds. There we go. Wow, WWF aren't running any storylines right now? That's a surprise. So what are they doing? Like, WCW isn't running any storylines either. What are these guys doing? There's nothing going on TV. There's storylines. Awesome. So we get to pick from both of these guys. I like Hillbilly Jim a lot, but I also like Raymond Rougeau. Raymond Rougeau, I can throw on commentary with me and have him be a road agent. Where Hillbilly Jim's just a manager. So I am going to pass on Hillbilly Jim. But now I can get rid of Kevin Kelly because he's costing me a lot of money. And now you can say he was in ECW once. Like Tito Santana. That's like the greatest thing ever is... where is it? Broadcasting. No, where are we at? Events and TV? No, announcers. There it is. The funny thing is, because ECW started out as just like a regular show, like a regular wrestling promotion, it it was like an NWA affiliate. So you had in its early days guys like Tito Santana and Don Morocco and Salvatore Bellomo or Ivan Koloff. That's why Ivan Koloff is in ECW right now. Because, you had... Wow. Herb Abrams is putting on quite a show, too. But you had, like, these big names that most people know from, like, WWF or WCW who spent some time in ECW just because it was there, and it wasn't always the hardcore promotion it was known as. And I think what I'm going to do is I am going to change up the product a little bit, just so I can get away with doing less angles, because I am not an angle heavy booker. I am very much a wrestling focused booker. So that's what I'll do. I'll do that next. I think it's Wednesday now, so I think we got TV right now. Are we booking TV yet? No, I think that's okay. It's tonight. Okay, let's see. So, alright, good. Alright, so we're good here. We got ECW Hardcore TV tonight. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to our product. And there is a product that I use when I'm playing usually. Classic Wild West. Events are 85% matches and 15% angles. It is a little bit more angles on TV though. That's the thing. But like when I play in my personal save, because I've been playing TEW for a long while, I play in the 70s, and I usually play off that product. Um, it looks like the core product is Hardcore Evolved. Let's see what that is. It's 90% matches and 10% angles on events, though. Not on TV. Damn. Okay. Let me do a product search here. If I'm looking for hardcore product that's at least 90% matches. There's Deathmatch, which, let's see, Gory Hardcore, Hardcore Evolved. Yeah, that's what we would be looking for. I guess it's the base product. I don't know. We'll get there when we get there. I'm not really pushing for too much of product change because I seem to be doing all right so far. But I am going to want to change the product up a little bit eventually. Right now, it's time for Hardcore TV. Now I can book that tournament. Cool. And what we'll do is we'll test out. So we got Mike Sharp now, and he is going to take on. Okay, yeah. So we're even here. So we got Mike Sharp. He's going to take on Ivan Koloff. 15-minute match is going to go to a draw. And it's going to steal the show. And that'll lead to... Oh, why do I have Mike Sharp as a road agent? He is not a road agent, Mike Sharp. I'll make you a road agent one day if you want, but... That'll lead to... Okay, so... We're going to alter this storyline. So that... Okay, so we're going to have... Mike Sharp in here. And I am going to want a TV title match too. But we'll do that later. Right now, we're going to add our tournament here. So Headbangers versus Pitbulls. And exclude already booked. Okay. So Headbangers versus the Pitbulls. And that'll run a good 10 minutes. Yeah, that'll be good. Or even like 8 minutes is fine. Because I want to keep the Pitbulls strong. That'd be a nice storytelling match. Alright. And the tag belts will be on the line. Okay. Well, they're not going to be on the line until that other show. Alright, next we'll have a Wild Brawl. Which would be... Oh, Eliminators versus Super Destroyers. That's right. So... we'll have the Eliminators versus the Super Destroyers. And the Super Destroyers will lose. Cronus will go over. And that'll build to the Eliminators versus the Pitbulls. And I guess we can make that's storytelling. Alright, we'll have a cooldown match between the two. Nice 5 minutes. Or we'll have a cooldown promo in between the two. That's fine. Because what I want to do is my Wild Brawl here. which, let me see what's next. Oh, shoot. Eliminators versus Super Destroyers isn't until later. Harlem Heat versus Guido and Vito is what should have been there, which is fine, because I can just move that up. So, Guido and Vito versus Harlem Heat. And we'll have Stevie Ray go over. That'll be our wild brawl. Alright, and then we'll have... This one's going to open the show. Because it's no one I really care about. Striker and Drake versus the Gangstas. Where's DC Drake? Oh, he's a bad guy. Oops. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, that works. And New Jack will of course go over. Just like that. Alright, and that's our full tournament as well as the title match. Already took up an hour. Damn. How have we already taken up an hour? Wow. Okay. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. You make that a cooldown match. That's fine. Damn. Alright, our main event is only going to be 10 minutes. That should leave room for some promos here. Okay, so we're taking 56 minutes. Damn. Okay, so we're gonna add an angle. We'll have New Jack and Mustafa taunt Harlem Heat. And we'll have Sandman. Who am I gonna have Sandman face at the event? That's the question. Because we're building up. We have him face Big Daddy V. Larry Winters. Pipples. Stevie Ray. I don't want him to take on Unabomb. I can have him take on Big Daddy V. That's fine. Alright, yeah, that works. So... Argument leading to a 1 versus 1. We'll have Mr. Sandman and Big Daddy V. And they both have managers who can help them, so that works. And that'll move up to here. I need to cut 1 minute. I can cut a minute from Headbangers versus Pitbulls, I guess. No, these guys are jobbers. We can give them a nice 5-minute match. That'll open the show. Okay, cool. Cool. Now we got our second show of Hardcore TV. Let me just make sure I did this right. Should Striker and Drake versus the Gangstas, the Eliminators versus the Super Destroyers, Harlem Heat versus Guido and Vito, and then the Headbangers versus the Pitbulls. Yep. Okay, cool. So let's start the show. Alright, so far looking pretty good. I didn't realize the Gangstas were so awful. It's alright. Wow, this is a poor way to open the show, really? Man, I don't care. It's fine. There we go. And they're doing a freaking promo. It's a good promo. And it cooled the crowd? No way. Okay, cool. So the Eliminators beat the Super Destroyers. And the tag team tournament continues. The Eliminators looked really good. So now... Okay. Stream disconnected for a second there. That was weird. So now we're going to have the Eliminators take on the Gangstas. And just like that, got our first show booked, or our first match booked. Cool. Now, what's next? John Cronus. He was angry that Super Destroyer won, almost injured him. Yeah, I get it. Harlem Heat defeats the FBI. Solid match, very solid match. I like the way that turned out. Harlem Heat's looking pretty good, so that'll be good. They'll probably end up holding the belts. And the Pitbulls beat the Headbangers. Cool. So now we got Pitbulls versus Harlem Heat. And that works. And that'll build to our main event of Harlem Heat versus the Gangstas. Man, the Headbangers aren't doing too good. Mosh is actually doing surprisingly well. Alright, Sandman and Big Daddy V now have they're gonna have a match now. They're gonna have a hardcore match. 15 minutes. And it'll be Sandman versus Big Daddy V. That's a build. That'll be for the TV title, which Sandman will win. I guess we'll go for 10 for now. What the... Okay. Inappropriate for my fan base. Alright, fine. Fine, we'll do it that way. This is very good. Ooh. Why are my main events not doing too well? Mike Sharp was off his game. This is supposed to be like my friggin' main event. This is supposed to be for the world title eventually. Like, you guys gotta do better than this. Come on, guys. I need you guys to, like, put in more effort. You're Ivan Koloff, man. see, how did that go? They're about even, too. To decide which one I'm going to have win eventually. Probably if Ivan Koloff end up winning. We did increase our popularity in 7 regions. We did pretty good. But I don't think the TV network's going to be happy. Because I don't think we're meeting the goal that they have for us ratings-wise. Which kind of sucks. But it's alright. It's alright. We'll get there. We'll get there in the end. Yeah, again with these loading times, man. I am not a fan. Oh, it sucks. I have work tomorrow night, too. That's why I'm playing this. I didn't want to play anything super in-depth, either. But oh, okay. They're not disappointed with us. Stevie Ray was just hired by Portland, which is frustrating. You better still be available. I swear, if he's not. Okay, cool. It's like he's still available. He just won't be available on Saturday, week 4, but that's fine. We don't have anything running then that I know of, so we'll be all right. So now tomorrow night we've got our show where all our titles will be crowned. Sandman will make his first defense. It'll be fun. It'll be a good show. How are we doing money-wise? Looks like we're operating at a loss right now. Yeah, it looks like we're operating at a loss right now. That's okay, though. We'll see after next month. Because the thing is, for one thing, I don't think I have any owner goals about losing money, which is fine. But, yeah, we're going to need... Let's see, independent wrestling, FMW... Nothing interesting. Oh, World Championship Wrestling. Let's see what they had. Ooh, Steamboat and Rhodes defeated the Fabulous Freebirds in a cage match for the titles on TV. Man. And this is like after pay-per-view. Do they... Let me see what their events look like. Because they have to have something going on, right? I guess their next one is Clash of the Champions. That's next week. It makes sense. Because it's not like they had monthly pay-per-views or anything. Starrcade will be real interesting, though, if that's what they're doing on TV. But it's alright. It's alright. We're cool. It's not my business. If they want to run their show into the ground, let them. I want the big companies to lose money because that gives me time to actually stand out. Although I'm really going to need to build a bigger star eventually because Volkov and Sharp are not doing it for me. Not at all. Like, not at all. And what I'll do is, after this show, I'll cut off then. And, because, man, I've been streaming for like 2 hours now. I can't believe that. It's like almost midnight. And after that, what we'll do is, okay, finally we got a feud between Savage and Hogan in 92. Were people watching Savage and Hogan in 92? I guess so. Is that all that they're booking? Like tag team wise? Okay. So it looks like Puerto Rico's trying to make a deal with Mike Sharp. That's fine. Let me just see. Is that all they're building towards? Is where are you? Oh, here we go. So you got Hogan feuding with Macho. That's cool. Piper and Taker sounds like it would be cool. I want to see that. And Sid and Million Dollar Man. That's actually pretty good. Pretty good. I like that. Um, let's see what WW or WCW has storyline wise. Oh, they're still not running any storylines. Wow, I'm surprised. Because I know they need them. Well, let's see. What was WCW held? Freaking El Gigante. They're still pushing El Gigante. Okay, cool. So here we are. We're at our main event now, or at our big show. And then after this, I'll cut off and we will be set. Let's see what backstage incidents we had. Pondo and Koloff. Okay. Yeah, I definitely want to keep Koloff around. It seems like he's. Oh, here. Okay, so we're gonna. No, okay. Alright, so we got our broadcaster set. This is gonna be aired on Empire Sports Network. And we got ourselves a show. So, okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take from my pre-bookings first. So we're gonna have Mike Sharp and Ivan Koloff. We're gonna headline. They're gonna steal the show. Ivan Koloff is gonna win. It'll be a tainted win. 15-minute time limit. Let's go. Harlem Heat and the Pitbulls. We'll have a nice storytelling match. And Harlem Heat will win. Booker T going over. Sandman and Big Daddy V is for the television title. This is going to be a wild brawl with Sandman winning. Okay. Apparently, Big Daddy V doesn't have the stamina for it, according to my road agent. That's fine. He doesn't have to. And Eliminators versus Gangstas, which will be storytelling, tainted win. And there we go. We got ourselves our card laid out, or everything that was advertised. We're going to have one more tag team match. And this will also be our tag team title match in which Harlem Heat takes on the Gangstas. It'll be for the tag team titles. And Booker T will win. But it'll be... Yeah, that's fine. Now we need a cooldown match in between those two. And that's where we're going to exclude everyone who's already been booked. And I guess what we could do is we could have... Somebody's got to lose. to who hasn't debuted yet. The Hurricane hasn't debuted yet. So the Hurricane can put over Unabomb. And this will be to calm the crowd. And we'll see if the Hurricane does better than everyone else. Let's see, we could have a tag team match. Oh wait, Hurricane versus Unabomb. Go down here. Okay. Did I put the title on the line here? Okay, and put the title on the line here. Okay, just making sure. I want the belts on the line. Because sometimes you forget to do that when you're booking. Let's see. I guess what we can do is we can do another storytelling match, maybe. I haven't debuted Pondo yet. Oh, that's right. That's right. I want to have La Parka and Psychosis do a match as well. They'll do, who am I looking for? Okay, and they need a crowd who's been warmed up properly, which is fine. So, okay, so we'll have Psychosis and La Parka. Yeah, that works. And let's see, do I have a storyline there? I do not. Okay, I'll just throw all the luchadors in a storyline. Fuck it, it's WCW all over again. Alright, now we need to have a warmed up crowd. Now I want to have... Oh, I'm already using the Eliminators. So who am I not using that's, like, solid? Yeah, Tony Stetson. DC Drake. Little Guido. Larry Winters is solid. I feel bad I haven't been using him, but... I haven't done the Super Destroyers versus... yeah. Have I done Headbangers versus Super Destroyers? I don't think I have. That can open the crowd, I guess. Or even Guido and Vito. Could have a nice, they could have a nice opener. That could even be a pre-show match. That's fine. I don't really know what to do with these guys right now, so that's fine. They'll be in the pre-show. And for an opening match, though, I gotta open the show. I haven't debuted Ahmed Johnson yet either. I really want to, but I'm like worried because I don't think it's gonna be very good. Like, no DC Drake there. That's fine. Because he seems like a decent worker. Have them work the crowd. DC Drake will win. Or no, I want Ahmed Johnson to win. Nice opening match. Okay, cool. And we got everything set. Okay, so now I need to sprinkle in some promos. So what I'll do is I'll do a single generic promo with Damian Demento. So I want to debut him. That can go on after Johnson and Drake. What else do I want to do? Hurricane Unabomb. Who have I not used yet? Wow, I haven't used a lot of people yet. Pondo, I haven't even debuted yet. I had a Pondo do a promo. Yeah, that works. Let Pondo do a promo too. What does my booking analysis say? Oh, okay. This is gonna stretch Raymond Rougeau too big. This promo here. So what I'll do is I'll have Ivan Koloff do the road agent for that. Alright, cool. Alright, I think that's good. Some people are going to be mad because I haven't used them, but that's alright. So we'll start with our pre-show match. Guido bruises pectoral muscle somehow. Okay. Johnson versus Drake. There we go. There we go. Strong start for this. Damian Demento worked the crowd well. Got the crowd hotter. And there we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Psychosis and La Parka stealing the show already. Alright, Eliminators and New Jack. Oh, fuck. Did I have them set to win? Shit. Shit. Okay. It's going to be a little broken continuity here. That's fine. The Harlem Heat. They're going to... Okay, they're doing well. Everything's alright for the most part. Alright, Pondo apparently didn't do well promo-wise. But... Not too bad. And not too shabby. The main event was not too shabby. Forget the continuity error there of the Eliminators and the Gangstas. I can do something with that. I can have the Eliminators face Harlem Heat, and then have the Gangstas get involved. So it works out. It increased our popularity. We're solid. Alright, I'm going to take Psychosis and La Parka and point them out as good examples. And Stevie Ray, I'm going to compliment him on a good performance. There we go. I can close on that. I can comfortably close on that and feel pretty good about that. I will pre-book Eliminators versus Harlem Heat. Although no, that doesn't make any sense. I don't know. We'll see. I can definitely end that tournament though, because that was very good. Very good. I like how that turned out. Got very good rating. Guido's injured, but that's fine. He just bruised his pectoral muscle. It's not like he's like injured, but it's okay. Um, so nice. We got Ivan Koloff as a heavyweight champion, tag team champion Stevie Ray and Booker T, and Sandman still our television champion. Everything's looking pretty good. Let's just look at the creative meeting real quick. Looks like Sandman is next in line to be heavyweight champion, which I'll probably do eventually. New Jack is seen as the next big thing. Yeah, I'll definitely booking New Jack as strong as I can. Psychosis did incredibly well there, though. I gotta give the dude credit. I should put the television title on Psychosis. I think that's what I'm gonna do next. Is have the TV title go on Psychosis. Yeah, okay. So next what I want to do is I can end this tournament. Yeah. Yeah, I can end the tournament. Alright, cool. So we've got a lot to go off of now. We're pretty rock solid now. Everything's doing very well. ECW, we had a rough start. We had a very rough start, but we're doing incredibly well. I gotta figure out, because I still have a lot of people who I'm not using, and I'm surprised I don't have anyone mad at me because they haven't been on shows yet. But so far doing all right. Unabomb, I'm building up just undefeated streak for now. Not really using Tony Stetson. I could probably cut Tony Stetson, to be honest. Headbangers aren't doing too good. Hurricane just made his debut. He's alright. What's the deal with the Super Destroyers? Are they're not doing much. I could probably cut them. And I think that's probably what I'll do next. Is just start cutting some people like Diablos Macabre. I loved Diablos Macabre in CZW, but I'm not doing much with him. So I can release him. Edge, I'm not really doing too much with. Probably get rid of Edge, but I'll keep Edge around, though. He's still young. He's got a lot to learn. Cronus, I guess, is alright. Larry Winters, I'm definitely not doing anything with. So I guess I'm going to have to cut Larry Winters, and then I'll get rid of the Super Destroyers, because that'll make Cronus happy, too. And I'm cool with making Cronus happy. So, now we're set. We've got everything looking good. Ahmed Johnson definitely needs some improvement, but it's good. It's good. We got 28 wrestlers now. We cut our 32 down to 28. And we're looking solid. So next we're going to be booking another episode of Hardcore TV. We're building up to the next ECW Super Show. And we've also got Market Street Mayhem, which will be interesting. But not too worried about that just yet. And yeah, we're doing pretty good so far. So that very good run, very good start of a run. And I think we're going to do pretty well here, honestly. I like this. We're going to have to do some more later then. But yeah, I really like how this has turned out. Definitely going to make a series out of this. Thanks for watching. For all the people who hopped in.